having some one-to-one discussions with the people, and she has some inputs. Okay, the topic that we are going to talk now about is that the importance of having a goal set up in a career. For example, you should know what exactly and where you exactly want to know, and that's going to be the difference making element of that. So this is what it is. Okay, Tulsi will be throwing some more light today on that, on the basis of her observations which she has made as a part of HR team, her learnings. She will be sharing a bit, and let's try to understand what exactly it is. It's really important because we really need to have a goal. And let's hear from Tulsi. Tulsi, you can take it over. Tulsi, you can take it over.
Sir, thank you. So, firstly, I want to take all the students who are about to leave the college. I mean, who are about to start their career. The final year students are very much prioritized here. See, why the session is, as already you told, that this is all the observations we made in the one-to-one discussions, and some people who were connected with me. I'm sorry, power loss.
No issues. There is network.
Yeah, so am I audible?
Yeah, you can carry. You can carry. Yeah, you are audible. You can carry on.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I told you like some people connected with me over LinkedIn also. Like,
So we can start the video. That's not an issue.
sir, it's very dim here.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Let's. That's fine. We can see it. So, anyways, you carry on, Tulsi.
It's like, so the thing here is like they connected with me and asked like, ma'am, we need career guidance. Like we need to know what are the steps to be followed in the interview. Everything that we already did, but they are coming back and asking us. So I shared the links and all. It's going good. What is your goal? They said, I don't know, ma'am. You suggest me your goal. See, this is not gonna happen. We are people like we can suggest like this is the process where you can lead to your goals. Without goals it doesn't happen. See, if you are doing BTech or degree, your goal should be some getting a job. Getting a job is not your goal. Getting a prescribed job, that means if I'm from computer science background from degree, my dream should be like getting a software tester or software engineer or software developer. So it depends. That is how we need to set a goals. For this I can tell example so that everyone can understand. If we are in Hyderabad right now, so I want to go to Delhi. So I approached Rami sir, like I want to go to Delhi. Please suggest me the way to go. So sir will say, okay, what is your time and how much time you have to go there? What is the purpose and in what mode you are going to go? So I'll tell, so this is my budget which I can afford for transportation, and this is time which I required. So then accordingly you can suggest. Otherwise, if simply I came here, sir, I want to go somewhere, please suggest me how to go. So what is somewhere? What is the place exactly? Hope everyone is getting my point. So that is what happening here. You are approaching us to help you like regarding interview tips, suggestions, process, where to apply, how to apply. It will happen. Before that, you need to have goals. This should be happen when we entered into our graduation, because still intermediate we'll be in a dilemma. So how to go, how to start, what is our interest, where will we be suitable, where we will be a good fit to us, and what are our interests, we cannot able to understand till we get intermediate. So many people are there who get who actually like, there will be some people who are not able to analyze their dreams. It's fine. When you come to graduation, we need to have, because in the based on your graduate our graduation only we will be getting our jobs. In graduation you need to decide yourself. If you are from mechanical engineering, okay, in which type of companies? If you are from IT, in which type of company? IT company. There will be lots of IT companies. So MNCs will be there, startups will be there, 1 to 50 employee companies will be there, and many branches in Indian companies will be there. Lot like lot many companies. Like you need to have prescribed. No, I want to place in TCS at any cost. So I need to get this percentage and I need to prepare for this. So this is how we need to create goals. Accordingly we need to plan. And as I told, okay, we'll create plans like my dream is to sit be a CEO of the company. After to have like the goal should be very smaller to reach our dreams. So every goal is a dream that we need to achieve to fulfill our main dream. That is what my intention here. Sir, anything you want to add here?
Yeah, Tulsi. Okay, so guys, Tulsi has made few points here. Okay, so what basically it is you should know actually what you have to or what you want to achieve in your life, or what you want to achieve your career goals and what your career goals should be. Okay, so what exactly it is? Tulsi has given an example of mechanical engineering. So that this example makes things clear. Okay, as soon as you are in college, mechanical engineering itself is a field wherein there are multiple bifurcations and multiple segregations out there. A person can somewhat also work as into AC vents, and he can also work into automobile industry, so and many more things when it comes to mechanical engineering. So the thing is that you should ideally speaking, you should know where exactly you want to go. If it's mechanical engineering, whether it is automobile industry, or whether it is somewhere into a person who just designs AC vents or some fabrication stuff, or a person who is on the floor to guide whether and see whether the people are installing these particular things rightly. Okay, so once you get this particular direction, once you have this particular goal set, then you can easily work towards it. Okay, so this is what Tulsi is trying to say. And we recently had some discussions and we observed that at times the people, right, they did some education, and but the thing is that they were somewhat still not willing to go for that studies, that thing for which they have completed their education on. So the basic and the whole stuff is that a person should have clarity of what exactly he want to be, and the better, the sooner we get this particular clarity, the better it is for our career growth. And this is right, Tulsi, this is what it is. You can carry on, Tulsi, you can
Yes.
proceed.
Yeah, so and again I like these are things like we cannot tell everything in direct sentences. Like I'll take myself example to clear how important goal settings are to get a job. For example, I'll go in first. Like I don't have any goals as of now. So I completed my graduation, and okay, let me take as I'm in final year graduation. That means sixth semester or eighth semester. So placements came. So my unfortunate thing, I didn't get selected anywhere. So what is my next point? I need to work offline. So I need to go for some courses and I need to go and search for jobs and all. So at the time, what would be my situation? I don't know what I am. I don't know what is my goal. And I don't know where to apply, how to apply. Right? So definitely I don't know anything. I'll be with like a lot of mess. So okay, this company is releasing this office. Let me try for it. At least let me go into it. So from okay, let's do this becomes to okay, let me try to this. So it becomes like that. So when we doesn't have any design goals and dreams, it leads to whatever the opportunity comes. We will not able to make correct use of our opportunities and goals. So with one of my friends suggestions, so I did my goal setting and all. So I'll take it in a positive way. So for goal setting, you need to sit alone and take a pen and paper. Write your SWOT analysis. What are your strengths? What are your weakness? What are your opportunities? What are your challenges? So everything. So it's fine. It will not come in a day. It will take some time, but sit and write. Let it take 10 days, 15 days, 20 days. It's totally fine. So there you'll understand what are your strengths. So based on your strengths, you can go. Strengths and interests both comes here. So let us know. So what is my strength? Communication is one of my strength, and I'm good at writing, and I'm good at percentage. So that is those are my strengths. And next, what is my weakness? So I cannot speak in public. I am very fear about interviews. I cannot speak to higher authorities. So these are my some of my weakness. And what are my opportunities? I have lot of job portals to apply. I have lot many consultancies to send my resume. There are lot many career builder resumes which can be available for free. So these are few opportunities, and there are lot many courses which help me with no cost, like no cost courses are there. So these are few my opportunities, and I have my time. That is one of the opportunity. And what is my challenge? My challenge is like, for example, as I told, my weakness is fear. That may be one of the challenge here to overcome. So when I had prepared everything and I had overcome everything, but when I sit in the interview, to speak with the interviewer is one of my challenge due to fear. So this I know. Now I am able to know where I need to work. So I need to work on my like I need to work regarding public speaking. So for that I'll do some courses. So I let it take 3 or 4 weeks. It's totally fine. Like 1 month, 2 months, it's totally fine. Don't think of month, but keep a deadlines. Deadlines like, okay, by end of this week I need to complete this course. Okay, if you are not able to complete that, totally fine, but keep deadlines and don't work for deadlines, work for the completion of your task. So it's happened. So I am ready everything. So I have my strengths, knows everything. So I completed my graduation. Same thing. Unfortunately I did not get any placement in my college, so I started applying for outside. Now my situation how will be, so I know where I need to go, and I developed like, for example, I'm from IT, I'm in computer science, I'm very good at coding and decoding. So I can be a developer as well as I can be a tester. So for this I'll do some research in the main companies, like which companies are good for coding and testing. For example, if we take TCS, so accordingly TCS is looking for some coders as well as testers. So I got two opportunities where I can apply. In the meanwhile, I while doing this process, I'll come with contact with many people over LinkedIn, so I can express myself. Hi sir, I'm so and so. I have my dream to be a developer. Sir, are there any suggestions? Then they can come and suggest me. Okay, so in which language you are going to start? Do you have Python, Node.js, whatever? In that, what is your basic skill set? How much you are able to do? Can you be able to write a code, or you will be able to decode the things? So what are your skills? I mean, what are your expertise in that? So based on that they'll suggest, okay Tulsi, so you are in this way, so if you do this course definitely you will get a job here, and actually you're skilled, and if you go for and apply for this, and these are companies are applying for these type of designations, you can apply. So this is how I'll get a job if I have a goal. See, I planned, though I didn't plan in my graduation, I planned right now. I took 3 to 4 months time. I went and I worked for that and I achieved. And in another situation, in the first case, I didn't have any plan. I didn't get planned also. I just went with the flow. So that is the difference between having goals and just going with the flow. It's don't feel like we have completed our graduation, we are out of the college and still we don't have time. No, for everyone there is time. So let's take 1 to 2 months break. Just sit, learn as much as you can, apply as much as you can, and just don't go with the flow. Make a flow that you are supposed to be with it.
Okay. So this is what it is, people. Okay. What Tulsi has pointed out is very explanatory, but I would just like to talk something about that in a different manner as well, so that more people can resonate to it. Okay. So it is very simple, people. It is very simple. Now we talk about any field. If we talk about HR, there are 4 fields in HR. If we talk about mechanical engineering, there are many further fields in mechanical engineering. If we talk about completing your engineering in IT or something related to that, then there are many options. Testing is there, development is there, infrastructure support is there. So there are many these type of. Then data warehousing is altogether a different domain. SAP is there. So the sooner you set your goal to which and what exactly you want to achieve, the better it is. Okay. And whatever goal you are setting, it important increases so much, because as soon as you decide that this is what you want to be, for an example, as soon as you complete your engineering or as soon as you complete your engineering, or if you are, even if you're in a college and you are doing something related to that, and if your goal is to work on SAP, okay, what you can in parallel do is you can do some courses related to SAP. You can add on this some internships related to SAP. You can add on this particular things in your resume. Okay, you can definitely add on all these things in your resume, and that would be like preparation for you getting to the goal where you want to exactly be. For an example, if we talk about MBA, right? um, Nowadays there are many people, when they are doing MBA, they are doing it in a dual specialization, that is marketing as well as human resource. So what generally is happening here is that if you have a clarity of thought, if you have a real goal set, you would, although you would do it as a dual specialization, that will enhance your skill sets as a marketing expert as well. But you should know where you want to be. If you want to be a HR profession, then you have to set up your profile according to that. If you want to be somewhere related to marketing, in social media marketing or any marketing stuff, then you have to frame up your profile accordingly. So that is the reason why the importance of setting up goal comes into play. There are a few people, okay, irrespective of whatever field they are, they keep their options open for both the fields. And what this does is that if I am keeping my options for both the fields, then the chances of I getting selected for the one particular field starts reducing, because your profile doesn't seem to be a core profile. It talks about one particular technology, and it also talks about some other particular technology. If you want to do digital marketing or something like that as a hobby, go ahead and do it. But there should be one thing where your resume through should take you through. This would increase the chances of you landing up in a good and a better career. So that is the whole point, people. Okay, that is the whole point. We should know actually what we want to do in your career. Sooner you do, better it is. If you are in a college and if you decide that this is what you want to do, then start planning accordingly. If you have completed your education in dual specialization, select one particular thing which you actually want to do, and start building your resume accordingly. Your resume should give a proper clarity of mind that okay, this particular person, he wants to reach at this place, and he's building accordingly. If there are 2 to 3 things in your resume, then a recruiter would tend to go for a person who has one specialized resume. Okay, so if you have worked on 2 to 3 things, ensure that you elaborate one particular thing in one particular field much more than other fields which you have worked on, if you want to get in that particular field. And this is going to help people. This is what exactly it is. So, and this is the most important thing that we observe and we thought of sharing. So this is what Tulsi has just said. Right, Tulsi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so anything else, anything, so this is one of the most important things, people. Okay, once you have your goal in set, then Tulsi somewhat spoke about strengths, weakness, opportunities, and all these things. You can do all these things which are most required in your life, but these things can only be done once you have a proper goal in practice, or else it would be like kicking in the air and just punching here and there. If your goal is set in place, then you can hit the hammer right on the head of the nail. And if your goal is not set, you would hit it here, you will punch it in the air, and the impact would not be there. And you need to be focused. You need to be focused. And if the goal is there, you will have focus in your life. You will have some motivation factor would also come in, and your plan would make and would automatically take you to the particular goal. So that is what it works. Okay, so that is the reason why you have to have a good goal set if you in your career much before you actually step into that. Plans can be flexible. If something doesn't work, then you can just switch into a different plan and see how that works. But goal is something where you should know where you want to go. Until you have a goal set, which career line, which domain line, till that time your plans will be flexible and goals will be flexible, and that would not reap you benefits, people. Okay, so this was the most important thing we thought of covering today. And Tulsi has highlighted this thing because one we were having one-to-one discussions few a week back, and while having a discussion, we understood that this particular thing somehow gets overlooked, and this is the thing we need to take care of before for while planning our career. So this particular thing, people. Anything else, Tulsi?
No, sir. Though it's a very small concept and a small thing everyone need to know, but this is very important for every students or job seeker. Though, and I forgot to highlight one more thing. If we don't have goals, there is a chance for leaving the organization very soon. Some used to say that I'm not happy with the work what I'm doing. I'm not okay with the organization, and I'm not okay with the work. So these things and all will happen if we don't have set described goals. If we won't set our goals in a proper way, then definitely we end up in somewhere because of a process which is not in a correct way. So we'll end up in having a job. So in the job every time we'll be seeing at the time when it will become 5 or 6.
Right.
So
So
what
what exactly it is what exactly it is um, the thing is that you should know what you're liking towards which technology is. Okay, you should sit down much start of your career, or you are somewhere in start of it. You should sit down, you should take time to somewhat rethink about that, about what exactly you are more likely towards working to, which exactly do you want to be a developer, do you want to be a tester, do you want to get into data warehousing, do you want to do something into administration part, Unix admin or Oracle database administration or Linux administration, it's the PL SQL or something like that. Then once you know that, once you get that clarity, and it also goes with the liking which you are made of. For example, if you want to be a developer, you need to be somewhat more into analytics, more into thinking, more into coding. If you want to be a production support engineer or somewhere like that, then it's altogether a different thing. It most of the companies, Unix developers or Unix administrators, not developers, Unix administration or Linux administration, Oracle DBA, the support things, infrastructure support things which are there, they has to work in rotational shifts. If you want to be a tester, then what exactly you as a person is more aligned with. You should take some time to think that, and accordingly you should plan to go reach to that should be the goal. So once you start doing this, then things would be much better for you. And once you have a liking for that, then there won't be hiccup down the line in your career, because people, they start something and they later realize that, okay, I wanted to do this thing, but I didn't get a chance to do it, and now I again want to switch it. So it's better if you have your goal set. If the opportunities are less, if the opportunities are less for that particular technology on which you are eyeing for, then get into work. But in parallel, keep your plans ready, and down the line, as soon as you see an opportunity in the same company after getting a particular exposure, particular experience, see how best can be done. So this is, people, what you wanted to communicate today. So goal setting in a career is very important as it helps you. So a short thing, but one of the a small thing, a small thing, but it is one of the most important things that we covered today. So hope you like this particular information, people. Take some time for you, sit and do exactly reevaluate yourself and see what you have to do, and accordingly plan yourself. Plans can be flexible, but you need to have a goal so that you can work with focus and precision on that. So that is what it is, Tulsi. That is what it is, people. So this is
And
the
here is one more tip for you. Like, don't think in your mind, okay, I want to do that, I want to do this. Just put it on paper. It's a pure psychology. It's a research done. And whenever we put our goals on paper, on alternative days or regular days, if we are reading, then achieving our goals will be very easy. So make this tip as your one of the starting date. After this video, after seeing this video, sit, take a pen and paper, just write. It's fine if you don't get anything, it's fine. The next day again sit. If you don't get, it's fine. Keep on sitting till you get something. Write on paper and read it daily till you achieve your dreams. So definitely you'll get succeed.
right, right. So people, there are many strategies actually. Okay, goal setting is itself into a way wherein so many studies has been done, and it's like altogether a different thing. And if you do it perfectly, it works. Okay, the people who really want to understand about what exactly it is and how to proceed with that, one of our experts, right, he does sessions related to this, wherein he showcases how this particular thing can be applied at your work, and how things can be work around that. So we will keep you updated with that as well. But this goal setting is very important, and there is a way how to do it. So this is what we wanted to communicate with you people today. Apply the learnings this is shared. It's a short message, but it was an important thing. So that's the reason why we thought of taking out time today. So we'll catch up soon, people. We are planning some other things as well. We'll catch up soon. We'll keep you notified. And one more thing, people, okay? As communicated yesterday on our platform, we started getting the skill sets of the people and the duration for which they have been trying to get a job. Okay, we are already working on that. We are already working on that particular thing. We will let you know as soon as we get requirements related to those skill sets. We will let you know about that. So we are keeping you keep your fingers crossed. We'll work on that and let's see what best can be done, and just sort of announcing that as well. So we are on top of that. Let's see how it works, people. Take care. We'll see you later somewhere in the next video, or with the next information, something like that. Till then, take care.